Angela with Prettify Your Life, and we're going to throw together another door swag for my side door. This is, it can't get any simpler really, other than not doing anything, but I mean this is going to be really fun. Anybody can do this. Lots of ribbon, lots of different ribbon. Don't be afraid to mix and match all kinds of patterns. I have had a lot of this ribbon for years. I figured let's use it actually. So this is going to be a pure ribbon swag. I don't think I've ever done a pure ribbon swag without some kind of deco mesh, and I am all about expanding, doing something different. I don't want to get stuck in a rut. I don't want to be one of those crafters, designers where you're always doing the same thing, you're always using the same color palette. So I'm trying to do something different here. The first thing you do is start with a work garland. This is actually, I cut this work garland down. It's brown, which doesn't matter because it's going to get covered up. You probably wouldn't even need a work garland, just some kind of wire even. But I have it here. I'm going to use it. I'm probably going to flatten this out. This is matching the width of my side door. And since I told my husband to put the hooks a little too low, I know I can't make my side door swags overly poofy, so it's going to be a little bit smaller in scale. So I cut the work garland down. I got this in Oklahoma City when I lived there at the market at Quail Springs. You can also get it at trendytree.com, but now a lot of Hobby Lobbies are carrying work garland. Not quite like this, but very, very similar. So, and they have already started putting out their fall and Christmas already, so I have seen the work garlands already in July. So let's get started. Once we've cut that down, put that aside. Have some pipe cleaners, and I realized after I did a couple of these, you only need half of pipe cleaner. And then just pick your ribbons. Anything and everything, okay? Don't be afraid to mix and match. So let's just start. And I bought this ribbon, which is cute, but it's one of those without any kind of wire or stiffness, and that's just really not going to work for what I need. I need a little bit of body with this. So I'm going to take some red polka dot, and I've decided that I need 12-inch strips. Now in the past I have dovetailed all of the ends, but I decided this is going to be a simple swag. I just don't feel like doing it. So I'm just going to cut a bunch of 12-inch pieces of ribbon. Different patterns. I like the chevron. Let's see what else. Let's do a neutral. Let's do some white. Again, this is a great time to use your scraps. What about this? I haven't used this one yet. That's kind of fun. And let's throw in this weird stuff. I don't know what it is. Some kind of tinsel. It might be kind of cool. The more different textures you have in a design, the more interest people are going to stare at it and say, what is that? How did they do that? So mix up your textures. So just kind of, I like to crisscross them a little bit. Stick this weird thing in there. Squinch it up. Get your pipe cleaner. Wire it together like that. Just kind of fluff it out. It's kind of cool looking, right? Now when you get the real impact is when you start putting it on your garland. So I'm going to start at the top of my garland here, and I already have a few done, and I used full pipe cleaners, so that's why I realized, oop, I could go down one. But see, they're all different, okay? So just start at the very tip and tie it together. Then go to your next one, add it on right next to it. It's going to take a fair amount of ribbon. I mean, it's not something you want to do for a large one unless you have a ton and a ton of ribbon, and you don't mind, you know, chopping it all up. Then let's put the third one on. And just kind of start poofing out your ribbon. See how fun that's going to look? Kind of a hodgepodge of patriotic stuff. So I'm going to continue to do that, and then we'll go put it on the door. I think it's going to be fun. See, you can't get any easier than that, really. Okay? Okay, so here is the finished project. This is our side door, and we use our side door pretty much all the time, so that's why I'd like to occasionally decorate it. I need to decorate it more often. As you can see, here is the garland, 45-inch work garland covered in just sprigs of the various different patriotic or just red and blue ribbons like I showed you previously. I also did cut out some sprigs of red and blue deco mesh ribbon and put those in there. What I like about deco mesh ribbon is it's a really good gap filler. So if you have some gaps or whatever, need something a little bit fuller, then go with the deco mesh or the deco mesh ribbon. So I think it's just fun and festive. Definitely not going to take this one apart. I'm going to store it somewhere. Again, not a hard project. And then the cute door hanger is from Wayward Whimsy by Bethany Noblet. I hope I'm saying that correctly, Bethany. I have several of her door hangers. If you'll remember the candy corn I did for Halloween, or the doorscape I did for Halloween, she made the beautiful candy corn. So check her out. It's facebook.com Wayward Whimsy, or she has an Etsy store called The Wayward Whimsy. So if I lived in Alabama, I would totally take a painting party from her. I just love her work. I think it's awesome. So thanks, Bethany, for this fabulous door hanger. And so it's a simple door, but I think it's fun. It just screams Independence Day. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, America. And thanks for subscribing and watching.